Hello and welcome back to my magical chamber. I am the Soul Enchantress, and today's topic is energetic cord cutting. So I'm really briefly going to give you a quick explanation about what energetic cords are, the benefits of it, and also the toxic side of energetic cords. And the whole point of this topic came about because, as you know, I do dark moon release light language transmissions, and most of my clients book these sessions as a regular monthly ritual during the dark moon to release that which doesn't serve them anymore. But it's extremely powerful, the dark moon release transmissions. And what has happened in this dark moon is that every single one of my clients that actually booked a dark moon release, it's a light language transmission, but what actually happened is there was a lot of cord cutting, energetic cord cutting that took place. And the term is cord cutting, but what actually happens is actually a pulling out of the cords. That is how I heal, because the cutting of the cords means that you've severed it, and therefore there is a portion that can get left behind in your energetic body. So with the light language transmissions, it was literally, and I could feel it while the transmission was coming through me, the cords were getting pulled out of different areas of my clients' energetic bodies. Okay, so this is the whole reason that I was led to creating this video, so that you can understand what energetic cord cutting is. And also I offer the energetic cord cutting as a soul reading as well as a light language transmission on its own, so that you can actually cut cords whenever you need to do so. Okay, so let's go into what these energetic cords are and how they work and what all of that is. Okay. So energetic cords are formed between people, places, objects, and experiences continuously. So it is funny because yes, the cords are formed between people, which I'm assuming you would get that. But then it's also formed between you and a place, you and an object. You can get overly attached to something, as well as experiences. Okay, so some are beneficial, like the cords of love between a parent and an infant. Other cords are toxic, and some extremely so. It is this latter form of cords that we will address. So in other words, it's the toxic cord. It's not the beneficial cords of love that you want to cut or get rid of. But also, I just want to let you know that some people get quite worried when they're asked to cut cords, because they think that that means that the person, this I'm talking about a person now as opposed to a place or an experience or an object you being corded to. It doesn't mean that person is going to get thrown out of your life. So this is not like an enchantment to get rid of someone. This purely means that you have cut almost like an umbilical cord between you and that person that is feeding you both negative energy. Okay, so it's not that you are going to lose the love of that person or that you are going to stop loving that person. It's not the positive cords that we're cutting, we're actually cutting the negative. So it doesn't mean you're going to get rid of them, and it doesn't mean that you are going to stop the beautiful memories either. This is purely getting rid of the gunk that doesn't serve either one of you. Okay, so for example, the cords between past lovers, these cords will keep you from moving on and enjoying happiness with another more suitable partner. Soured business dealings and relationships. So this, for example, if a business relationship went sour at some point, this can affect your money drawing energetic vibrations adversely. Okay, so if you're having problems attracting money, making money, keeping money, and then it could actually be tied into some kind of a negative experience or a negative attachment that you have to a person that is related to business or money or work or career or something like that. Okay, so cords, there are also cords of attachment to addictions, which are extremely harmful, and that's a whole other scenario. Then there's the other downside to the negative cord, that is the transfer of energy between the 2 points of attachment. So this means, for example, your ex-lover can draw and send energetic vibrations to and from you. And this is how people are continuously stuck on one person and can't move on. And every relationship that comes, for some reason, ends in disaster because they are still corded to somebody else in a negative way. So the other thing that I wanted to, yes, so you can receive negative vibrations from an experience long after it has happened and have the memory and emotions of the experience re-triggered. So that is you having yourself negatively corded to an experience is what will keep you from reliving that experience over and over and over and over. Okay, so that's another reason why cutting cords and severing those negative ties will help you. So the soul sessions that I offer in terms of a soul reading, and the reason that I offer it as a soul reading is because, so if you want to identify what cords you have attached that need severing and also extra information on what or whom they are attached to, then choose a soul reading. And usually I would actually ask that you do a soul reading first with me before we actually then cut cords. And then the second step is actually the cord cutting light language transmission, which actually takes care of the severing of the negative cords that's currently attached to you. So this is kind of in a nutshell explaining to you what energetic cords are, how they work, and how things that are happening in your life and challenges that you are going through may actually be related to negative cording. So when you actually sever these cords, you also need to replace it with the vibrations that you want to draw into your life, which is extremely important, because otherwise you're just going to leave a gaping hole and the same kind of energy will get sucked in and you will record yourself either to the same person or record yourself to a similar situation or experience. So I hope this has been helpful, and if you would like my help in identifying what toxic energetic cords you have attached to you, or in severing the toxic energetic cords that are attached to you, I would love to hear from you. The easiest way to contact me is through my website, soulenchantress.com. Joyous blessings.